So you want to name your file, and it should be inches, and the width should be 10 and 8. And I've already named it. My period number, my last name, first name, Alien Peanut -ZP. I'm going to create. There you go. Now, going from your screenshots or images that you've created and used, and from the assignments that you photographed, you are going to go File, Open in Place, and you are going to find your file. Okay, and there I have an image. Okay, I'm going to press Return. Next, I'm going to get another one. File, Landscape, that I was working with, that you should have manipulated. I'm now going to orient it properly using my Move tool. I'm going to move it. Since it's still highlighted, I can do this. If it was not highlighted, I would have to press use the Transform tool to do that. I'm going to press Return. If I needed to move it again, I would go Edit, Free Transform, and there it goes. Okay, and I can drag it down. I can change it. Okay, I can move it again. Okay, I could even flip this thing. I could go Edit, Transform, Transform, flip horizontally, and now it's going the other way. Okay, get my Move tool and Shift. I need to Option Command T. That's the command keycamp command for that. And I'm going to make this bigger. Again, my alien landscape. There you go. Now I'm going to press Return. Now I want to see my alien over my landscape. So there it is. Okay, now I need to extract this shape. So I have a shape for my landscape. Now, you're supposed to have a peanut texture on your object here. So I need to go and get a peanut texture. Take this peanut, I'm going to Shift Command 4, take a screenshot of this, my peanut, and now I'm going to go back to Photopea. I'm going to go File, Open in Place, and get my peanut. There, I have a peanut. I'm going to move it. I'm going to make it big because I'm going to be using a lot of this texture on my peanut. Okay. And I'm going to place this over it. There you go. Now, press Return. Okay. Now, I'm going to extract this. I need to get this shape out of here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I believe I can use my magic wand tool. Let's see if now I'm in the right spot. I'm going to press Delete. Okay, I must rasterize. Select, rasterize. Now I'm going to press it again. Delete. Delete. I got rid of all this junk. Delete. I'm going to take my lasso tool and I'm going to come over here and well, first thing I want to get my peanut so that's going to fill this shape here. It looks like it's all filling the shape. That's cool. Now I'm going to take my lasso tool and I have this layer highlighted, which is the peanut layer, and I'm going to go around my shape that I just created here. Okay, it's a simple shape and it's becoming a little more organic. I'm using my mouse to do this. You use your mouse pad when you're doing this, and I'm approximating what this object looks like. Okay, it's not the prettiest or more exact, but it's what it's supposed to be. Now, I've done that. Now I'm going to press, now I'm going to make sure, I'm going to rasterize this, make sure my layer's rasterized. Rasterize my layer, click delete. No, Command Z, sorry, I screwed up. Command Z, go back. I'm going to go select, inverse, delete. Now I got rid of that. Now I'm going to get rid of this, and now we have that texture. Command D. Now we have this shape over here. Now, I can take my shape, and I can Option Command T, okay, and I'm going to move it around. Okay, it's my alien. Maybe he's walking in the landscape. Maybe needs to be smaller, something like that. Right? He goes over here. Maybe he goes over there. I don't know, a little bigger. Okay, return. Now I'm seeing that I've got this vestigial remnant over here. I'm going to go get my rectangle tool, and I'm going to drag it over here because I just want to get rid of that. Press delete, Command D, get rid of that. Now I need to see this a little bigger, so I'm going to Command plus this. Okay, Command plus, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I messed that up. I'm going to Command minus so I can see it better. Okay, there we are. Now, I am going to make layers in here with, I'm going to go layer, new, layer. And I'm going to choose a color, and I'm going to use orange. Click OK. And I'm going to get my brush tool. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to bring my hardness up to about there. I got a large brush tool. Hardness, I wanted about 51%. And now I'm going to come in here. I bring my layer up so I can see what I'm doing. And now I'm dragging around within my shapes that are on my texture that I've created. Right. Now I'm at 51% on this thing, on my opacity. And I'm going to bring my flow down as well. Now opacity, I'm going to bring down 68%. I'm now going to change my color. I'm going to do layer, new, layer. That's layer 2. That's on top. And I'm going to get a different color. I'm going to go with a blue because blue is the opposite color of orange. Now, this is a little more less opaque than the other stuff. I'm going to come over here. And you can see through a little bit to the image below because there's less opacity. Opacity means it is, you can't see through it. It's the level of transparency, whatever you want to call it. Can you see through it? Okay, so I'm putting all this stuff in over here. I'm going to get a layer, new layer. Okay, and I'm going to change my color again. And I'm going to go to a yellow. Okay, now, so I'm in my new layer, layer 3, and going over my peanut texture that I created. And just working with what I got here. Okay, just playing around. And you can change the size of your brush. Okay, change the size of your brush. You can change it, make it a little bigger. You can make the hardness even softer. Changing my color again. Well, click OK. I'm going to change my color again. I'm going to go to a green. Click OK. I'm going to go layer, new, layer. That's my green layer. And I made my brush a little bigger. I'm going to make my brush a little bigger here. 115. Now it's ginormous. Okay, I'm coming in here with my stuff, and I'm just gonna filling in some color. What I got here and there. I am now going to go layer, new layer, and I'm going to get a different color. I'm going to get a dark green. Adding the green to here. Now I'm going to get another, I'm just going to use this dark green here, and I'm going to bring my size down to 55 pixels. And now I'm going to start working on this, putting my dark green in here. I'm going to put some green in here. Now I just want to get some color in here. Right. Having fun here with my green, filling everything in. I haven't used a red on this yet. And you see what happens when I start putting the darker color in here. It jazzes things up a little bit. Now, I'm going to do another layer, new layer, and I'm going to change my color, and I'm going to get a darker color, a dark purple, and I'm going to get my size a little smaller and a little more hard. And now I'm going to come around my stuff, and I'm going to change my opacity, bring it up, and my flow, and bring up my flow. And now I have this very hard line here. All right, and it's starting to get a little more graphic here. And I can have more fun with this. And work my design here. All right, so now I've got a little more graphic stuff going on here. And it looks like an eye now, and this looks like a mouth or something. It's kind of like a nose. I was getting figurative. Play around here with this. Okay, now I've got an alien creature type thing. I don't know. All right, good. And now I'm going to go layer. Do is I'm going to turn off all of my layers here so I can't see them anymore. I'm turning them off, and my screenshot. And now I just have to work with this. So I'm now going to, I got a new layer. New layer. Do I have a new layer here? Layer 7. Nothing there. Now my landscape. I'm going to make, I'm going to put it's going to be purple sky. Okay, so I'm going to make my brush tool large. Very large. Okay, and my hardness, I'll put 47%. Opacity, I don't know, bring it up to 87. Flow, 88%. 63. Now I'm going to come in here. That's where it's supposed to be. I got my brush tool, okay. And I'm not seeing anything here. Something's going on. This layer, where's my layer? My layer's not cooperating. Layer 7, go up. Layer order. I don't like like it's not working. I'm going to delete my layer. I'm going to go and layer new. Try it again. I get this tool, bring that up. It's not working. It's not working. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I did. Turn that layer off. I don't know. Layer, new layer. Layer 8. It's not cooperating. Go like that, right? Okay. Now, messing around with things. I'm going to go layer, new layer, and I'm going to use a different color, a lighter pink or no, lighter purple. I'm going to make this smaller, and I'm going to come in over here like this and kind of mess around with this. And my opacity is quite high. Okay, now we have this giant planet. Layer, new layer. Okay, I'm going to make my planet orange. The orange planet. The orange planet. Okay, I'm going to make a giant brush. Okay, it's pretty big. I'm going to make it even bigger. Make it really big. And now I'm going to go like this. Okay, I did that. Now I'm going to change my color. Get a new layer, layer, new layer. Okay, and I'm going to go and get a green. Did I get a green? I don't know. What's another color? A bluish color, maybe a bluish color. I don't know, blue. There, that color, a little darker. Click OK. And make my brush smaller. Okay. just figure it out as I go along. And then I'm just messing around with my stuff here. Variations in color. Okay, now I'm going to go layer, new layer, and get a different color than that. This hill is a little different color, slightly different. The hills, there's no right or wrong. I'm just trying to come up with ideas here. Just filling in stuff. And you would continue to add stuff to your areas. I'm being very sloppy here, but okay. And then I'm going to go layer, new layer, and I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to get a lighter color than that, and I'm going to make my brush smaller. I'm going to start coming over here and putting this thing in over here. Landscape. All right, now I got that. Okay, now say I want to have stars in the sky. I go layer, new layer, and I can go and get white. Click OK. So wait. Okay. Now I have the beginnings of my project. Okay, and layer 17 is off. That's on. Okay, so this is how you build your composition, and you want it to be very rich, and you want to have a lot of texture, and you want to do the best you can here. Now, if I look over here, I can see this layer. This layer over here is that purple. If I wanted to remove some stuff, get my eraser tool, I can come over here and make my eraser bigger, and I can go around in here like this. Layer 19, I'm erasing layer 19. I'm going to get rid of this. No. what am I doing? Have that highlighted, and I can remove that, and then I can make it visible. Somehow I have extra here. I think I went over it twice with my my thing, but you can then go layer, new layer. You can get a darker color. Say I want a black, and I want a brush tool, make it bigger, and I can go around here. I gotta bring it over. I gotta bring it up. There. And now this will be over here, and I can go and get crazy with my squiggly lines and all that stuff, and go in here like this and this. And try to create a new little weird thing. You can have fun with that, working over your lines that you got already, and create some more interesting forms here. Okay, that's how you do it. When you're done with your file, you go File, Save as PSD. Save as PSD. It is saved, goes to Downloads, Save. Then you go File, Export as JPEG, and you're going to save. I would say do the highest quality, click Save. It goes there to Downloads. There it is. Okay, and everything's where you want it to go. All right, and keep working on this and have fun.
This is what your work should look like when you use Google Slides. This is what your finished PDF downloaded document should look like. I hope this is helpful.